What is the best plugin for dark mode in Elementor? Let's find out in this video. So in this video I am going to compare few options and show you the difference and why you should choose Nocturne as your dark mode plugin for Elementor. So first I'll show you the most popular Dracula dark mode plugin. Here, as you can see, I installed it in my WordPress installation, and here's my front-end demo. So let's go in their settings and let's see how it works on the front end. So when you install the plugin, you have this nice icon appearing here, and when you click it, your website turns dark. So at first it looks a nice option. It's all automatic. You don't have to configure anything. The way how this the problem is the way how this most popular plugin work. They simply invert your colors into their it's like inverted version of your colors. For example, if this button was white before, it's just inverted it into dark. And in some cases it can be nice, but you don't have too much control on this. So now I have this dark button. First of all, I lose all the contrast right now from my call to action. So this button used to be white and now it's dark. So my contrast gone. And the second problem is I don't have any control of colors of this button. So if I go in their admin settings, here's their dashboard. They have tons of settings, so many settings, advanced settings. It's like so confusing. How do I change? If I want to change color of this button, I cannot easily do that. If I go to my color settings, they're offering some presets here, which also does not, they do not fix this problem. So my button still remaining dark. Then if I scroll down, as you can see that my colors of my products also inverted, and I don't like the way that it looks. I want to change these colors and I don't have any option to change, so I have to go and unlock some custom schemes for premium to change colors. And even if I unlock this, it's not gonna fix my problem because I will not be able to control individually each element on my page, like for example this button. Then if we continue scroll down, we see everything mostly looks fine, and then we have this section which looks perfectly fine in light mode, but when we switch it to the dark mode, again my images simply disappear. So and how do I fix that? There is no way that I can fix that because I simply cannot edit these components individually. I have global settings here that I can probably change when I unlock this premium. I have the schemes and all of that, but I don't have control on this individual element. Then we scroll down again, and here it looks almost fine. And again, these socials here, they simply lose the contrast. And again, I don't have control over this element. So this is the first problem with this plugin. Then the second is speed. So if we check our console, our network requests, and search for Dracula, we see that it loads all these scripts here. This is compressed size, by the way. It's 34 kilobytes, which is 37, which is huge. Then we have this front-end JS, which is 64. So in combined, you have almost 100 kilobytes of JavaScript on your front-end loading, so which affects your speed drastically. If we check CSS, the plugin loads 11 kilobytes of CSS. So here I open it, so this is what's loaded on your website, all of that, just to have this nice shiny dark mode icon and automatically converting all the colors for you. So here's the result of speed performance with this plugin. So we have 2.6 megabytes page size, 2.7 seconds loading time, 133 requests. So as you can see that this plugin loads a lot of stuff to your home page. It's loading unnecessary JavaScript and all of this to achieve this dark mode look. Plus, you don't have control on the individual elements, and you have these weird colors that completely out of your control, like these colors and these things here. Your logo as well, you cannot change that. So next, I'm gonna show you what is the alternative. So we go to plugins and deactivate Dracula. And instead I'm gonna install and activate, I already have it installed, so I'm gonna activate Nocturne Dark Mode, and I will show you what it looks like. So once we activate Nocturne, we refresh our page. First, what we have is this toggle, also floating toggle of dark mode. When we click it, you can see that our colors also has changed. So we have some sections dark, automatically became dark. But for example, our footer, our header still remain white. And I'll show you how to fix that in a moment. So, but the first thing is that our button still stays the same. We haven't changed the color of buttons. So our branding, our colors are still stays intact. We have some issues here that these titles disappear, but I'll tell you one thing, that there's no plugin in the world that works perfectly, that can perfectly optimize your theme. So of course you're gonna need some custom CSS to fix some of these issues, but overall our branding colors are still stay the same, and our buttons are still visible. We have banners still visible, and I'll show you how we can customize some of these components. So if I click Edit with Elementor, and first also this plugin is very simple. It doesn't have thousands of settings. We don't have all these schemes and all of that, because the purpose and the main feature of this plugin is a little bit different. So instead, what we have is we have full control on every element on the page, like sections, buttons, and all of that. So we have more flexibility. If we are building a dark mode website, we have much more flexibility. For example, if I want to, let's see, if I want to change some of these elements, I can easily change. So if I want to change this specific button here, I can go in Style and open Dark Mode. Here we have this new section appeared, Dark Mode, and I can change it to any color that I want. So let's say that I want to make it bluish, and I want to change my text color to be also something like this. Let's see, okay, and as you can see that we change the color of this individual button, and it did not affect any other elements on our page. Then we have these banners that looks perfectly fine. I'm gonna hit publish and preview my changes. So here's how it looks. So we have button. If I switch my dark mode, and I see my button looks perfectly fine in dark mode. In light mode, it still looks okay, as you can see here. And then what about footer? Footer is still white. So I'm gonna edit footer. Okay, my footer is now loaded, and if I click my section and go in style, dark mode, click this, and I can change it to any color that I want. So I change it to dark. Then I can adjust these links also if I want. Then what about socials? I can also easily click and go in dark mode and then adjust my socials to be white. So I have control on each of these individual elements. So let's check about speed and what this plugin loads. So if we open our console here again, and first let's check our CSS, our Nocturne dark mode CSS. So as you can see, it's 1.7 kilobytes of CSS only. Then we go in JavaScript, and we have 900 bytes, so less than 1 kilobyte in comparison with 100 kilobytes of Dracula. So we have 100 times less assets. Then in terms of speed, if we go in our test, so this is our Dracula, and this is with Nocturne. So we got our page size from 2.6 to 2.5. Our load time increased from 2.7 to 2.2 seconds, and our requests are now 130. So as you can see, it's a big change, big reduction in speed. So this plugin is not gonna bloat your website. You probably will need some custom CSS for some elements, but overall you can control individually each section, each component with colors that you want, and you can also control global settings from Customizer. If you go, for example, and you don't like this color, this black that automatically apply to your sections, you can easily change it to any color that you like. So the settings are pretty simple. If we go here into dark mode and site colors, here as you can see, they're really simple settings. So if we want to change our background, we can easily change it to be anything that we want. We want to make it darker. Our headings, our text. These are free settings. You don't have to pay anything for that. Okay, let's publish. So there you have it. So hope you find this video helpful, and see you in the next one. Bye.